is the Muslim society in specific, which has been mentioned, that they are actually worse than the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. They have been deprived, they have been deliberately set back by the upper caste due to reasons pertaining to history. The Muslim society has been totally deprived. So, as per the recommendations of the Ranganathan Mishra Commission, which is actually the affirmative action as per the Sachar committee, they have proposed, they have recommended that 15% total reservation should be given to the backward classes and 10% exclusively for Muslims has to be given as an affirmative action to resolve the problem which has been stated in the Sachar committee. So this is what we demand in the head of the social justice in the education sector. Regarding the students' responsibility, I have told you about student politics. The Lingdo Commission report after the coming of Lingdo committee, actually in many places, in many universities and colleges, student politics has been banned. But what we demand is, student politics has to be allowed. Student politics, we never believe that student politics is destructive in nature. We believe that student politics is creative. They are meant for the benefit of the society. They are meant for the creative action by the student community for the cause of the society. So student politics, obviously it has reached into such a dangerous situation that only those people, only those political parties who are playing Gundaism in the name of student politics have been projected or focused in the media. We totally negate this student politics. This is not student politics. This is fascism in the name of student politics. So, on keeping the Lingdo Commission recommendations, keeping all those parameters, all those indicators in front, we demand the government that all the universities and all the colleges in the whole country, it has to be allowed that free and democratic freedom is given to student political parties, wherein they work for creative works for the society, not for destructive natures. So this is what we have got to say regarding student politics. And it is the moral right, I shall say it is only the moral right of Students Islamic Organization of India who can say that you please implement the Lingdo Committee, the Lingdo Committee recommendations. We are actually for the Lingdo Committee recommendations. We are not against it because there are many parameters, there are many conditions which has been put forward to filter and see it to that only those people who actually can serve the students can come into the elections. We are for that recommendations. And we have been for the last 10 years demanding the government for 6% of the GDP, total GDP to be expended, to be spent for the educational sector. In the last UPA government's election, they have actually stated it in the UPA manifesto. But till now, till date, they have not implemented it. 6% of the total expenditure of the total GDP has to be set aside for the educational sector. This is what we have got to say in general. There are many issues like educational policy, textbooks. There are issues like true investigations on innocent students and youths who have been captured and jailed in the context of the serial bomb blast which has occurred in the last 1.5 years throughout the country. Regarding this, especially in the case of Patla House, we shall say that severe human rights violation has occurred in the name of investigations, in the name of interrogations. In the Patla House encounter, it is very clear that even the NHRC guidelines, the National Human Rights Commission guidelines, which has to be followed in every encounters, has not been followed in this particular event. Not only in this particular event, it has not been followed in any of the encounters which we have seen in the past, like the Anson Plaza encounter or anything which has gone through, which we have gone through. So in this Patla House encounter, we demand the government that a judicial probe has to be done as soon as possible, and all the obstacles which has been created by the Delhi police, in the name of downing morale of police. It is what the Delhi police has stated. The interrogation may set back the morale of the Delhi police. This is what the Delhi police have told about it. So we shall say that the report after the death of these two people, Sharma and the Sajid, Atif, these three people, the postmortem report has not been given till now. And in the last month, when according to RTI, an application was submitted by certain people, human rights activists, especially an advocate who is particularly fighting for this case, it has not been provided by the Delhi police. They have told that we cannot provide it. We cannot provide it. It will challenge the ongoing interrogations. So we demand the government that there should be a judicial inquiry on this particular incident. And there are cases like ragging, alcohol, drugs and all. I don't have to explain it in detail. You have it in your hands. So keeping all these things, if you have got something to ask or to explain, you may ask.